During this tutorial, you will learn how to use the Microsoft Office application Outlook. We will begin by creating a shortcut to the application on your taskbar. Click in the Search Windows box, type in Outlook, right-click on Outlook 2016, and click Pin to Taskbar. This will put an icon for Outlook in your taskbar. This will be an easy place to find your Outlook each day when you need to open it. Next, we will set up your user profile. This only needs to be done the first time you log into your Outlook on your computer. Today, I am logged in with a test account. Click on the Outlook icon in your taskbar. You will get a pop-up box for a wizard to walk you through the steps of setting up your Outlook. Click Next. It says, do you want to set up Outlook to connect to an email account? You are going to say yes. If you are logged into your computer with your username and password, then you should see your name here and your email address. Again, I'm using a test account, so I have agator and agator@dickinsonisd.org. I'm going to click Next and let the wizard run its program. Once all of the checks are complete, you are now finished and you can click on Finish. As your email opens, you will see a box. It says First Things First. You will click in the first radio button, Install Updates Only, and click Accept. You now have your email in the Outlook application. In the next section of our tutorial, we are going to look at a few of your viewing options. The first one we're going to look at is the theme. The theme of my email currently set up is with this blue background. You can change that to be a different color if you would like. To do that, you're going to click on File, Options, and then a box will pop up. General is the first one already selected. You're going to look at Office Theme and you can change it from colorful to dark gray or white. I will show you what dark gray looks like. When you change it to dark gray, click OK, and as you can see, it changes your background to this gray and dark gray color. I personally like the colorful better, so I'm going to change mine back to colorful. Okay, the next thing we're going to look at are your options of how you can view your email. If you click on the View tab, you have a Change View button here. This is kind of a quick way you can toggle between some different views. You can click on Compact, which is what I have selected. You can choose Single. It kind of shows a little less here in the subject box. And you can choose Preview. This takes away your reading pane. Personally, I like the compact view. I do like having my reading pane. Over here on the top right, you can change your reading pane to be on the right, which is where mine is, on the bottom, or you can turn it completely off. I prefer to have mine on the right. The next thing that you can add to your view is a calendar view. If you click on this to-do bar, you have a few options. You can add calendar, people, and task. You can add all three, but I really like the calendar view. When you click on the calendar view, you kind of get a little preview of your calendar and any appointments or meetings you may have in the upcoming weeks. I like this, kind of keeps me organized. I know where I'm supposed to be at any given time, and I can just kind of glance at it. So if you would like to add people and tasks, you can do that as well. It puts it down here at the bottom, and then you can also have tasks. I prefer just to have the calendar on mine. In the next part of the tutorial, we will look at adding a signature to our email. The district would like us to all use the same signature in our emails, so I'm going to show you where you can get that from the district, so you have the one that they are preferring that we use. You would need to open up your Internet Explorer, Google Chrome, and go to the Symbaloo page. You can click on DISD technology icon here, or you can click on the tab. Either one will take you to the place that you need to be. When you click on the DISD Technology page, it brings you to a new Symbaloo page. And then you're going to click on Email Signature. Down here you can see the signature that the district would like us to use. So you would click in that box and then you would drag over it, select it all, copy, and paste it into your email. So I'm going to minimize this screen again, and I'm going to go to File, and I'm going to go to Options. I will then click on Mail, and then choose Signatures. At this time, I'm going to create a new signature. So I'm going to click on New, and I'm going to name it A Gator. That's the signature I'm creating. And click OK. On my signature, I have that as my name. Down here in the box, I'm going to right-click and I'm going to paste. You can use the shortcut Control-C to copy and Control-V to paste. As you can see, it pasted the text for the signature in the box. You now need to change the information to match you. So let's see here. For first and last name, this is A Gator. We'll change title, position to, let's see, 4th grade teacher. In school, we will say they're at K.E. Little Elementary. Okay. You can keep the address the same, and then you need to change the phone number here at the bottom to be your phone number. You can add spaces in there, or you can take them away. That is up to you. Your signature is now complete. Be sure the spelling is all correct. And over here under New Messages, right now it says that you have no signature. You need to change this to your A Gator signature. And on Replies and Forwards, you can also change that to A Gator. And click OK. And then once you're done there, you click OK again. And you now have a signature set for your emails. So if we wanted to compose a new email, I can click on New Email, and you can see my signature right here is already there and appears. To add an address to your email, if you do not know a teacher's email address, all you need to know is their name. If I wanted to send an email to Jennifer Rushing, I can type in Jennifer Rushing and click Check Names. And as you can see, it automatically linked the name. If you might not know a last name or a first name, you can also put in just the part you know. So I know I want to email Caroline. Not sure what her last name is. I can click Check Names and it'll show me all the Carolines in the district. So if I want to email Caroline Lightfoot, I just double click and it adds it to my email. Always be sure to put a subject on your email. And then you can click and add your body. If I wanted to attach something here, I can click on Attach File. One of the great things about Outlook 2016, if I were to type the words, I have attached a file for you to look at, but I forget to actually attach the file, when I click Send, it's going to say, you may have forgotten to attach a file. Don't send it. This is a great new feature. So now, oh, I forgot to attach it. I can click here, click Browse PC, and I can, let's see, add a file. And insert it. So now when I click send, it's going to send the file and it won't give me an error message. The next thing that I would like to look at is, what do I do once I have read or need to reply or send an email to someone that I've already received? So here I can see an email from Jennifer Rushing. In my preview window, I can see it's asking a question: what time is our meeting today? In my calendar view, I can see our meeting is actually tomorrow and it's at 9 a.m. So I can do a couple of things. I can double click on it and open it in its own window, and then I can click reply. But if I just wanted to do it straight from my pane here, I can do this as well. So I can click reply and I can say the meeting is at 9 a.m. tomorrow. And then hit send and it sends the email. If this email was to multiple people and I needed everyone in the email to see the time, I would click reply all. If I wanted to send this email to someone else for them to see that was not originally in the email, I can click forward. Remember, when replying all to an email, not everyone might need to see your answer. It's normally best to only reply to sender. Here, I have an option. From here, I can click on the X button and delete it, or I can click on it here. And then it would delete my email and it would send it to my deleted items. I now have a couple more emails in my inbox, and I want to show you a way that you can organize your inbox easily. You might want to keep emails from time to time, and you don't want to delete them. If this is an option you would like to do, you can click on the folder tab here, and you can click create new folder. From here, you're going to name your folder. So maybe I would like a folder named Lightfoot. And I want that folder to be, right now it's going to be in my inbox. If I want it to be listed under here, I would click on the very top one that has my email and I would say okay. So now if you can see, I have a folder over here called Lightfoot. I'm going to add another folder named Dr. Williams Scott. And I'm going to click OK. Again, I want that one to be in my list here, not inside my inbox, and I'm going to say OK. I now have two extra folders over here. So when I get an email from Caroline like this one, I may not need to reply or forward, but I want to keep that email. I can click on it and drag it right over to that folder. So now when I click on that folder, that email will be in there. I can also click on the email from Dr. Williams and I can add it to my Dr. Williams Scott email folder. So my inbox stays nice and clean and I'm well organized over here and I can find those emails that I need. Earlier I deleted an email. If you notice, it's not really gone. It's in my deleted items. I also have a sent items. That's the emails that I send. Many people get emails from the district saying your mailboxes are full. A lot of times that's because you have not emptied out your deleted or your sent items, and they fill up very quickly. To empty out your sent items, you're going to right click on sent items and click delete all, and then say yes. This moves everything to that deleted items folder. Once again, they're still not really deleted until you right-click on deleted items and click empty folder. At this point, they are completely gone and they are no longer taking up space in your email. The next thing I'd like to show you is your calendar. Down here at the bottom left of your screen, you can click on the tab you would like to view. Currently, we are on the mail view. You can click on calendar and it will take the entire screen up and you can see what you have going on for the month. You can change your view to be a week's view, a works week view, or even just the day. I prefer to look at the month's view. If you need to add and calendar appointment, there's a few ways you can do that. You can double click on the day and then add the information in. You can add the location and then you can change the time as well. You can invite people to your meeting. And then you can click send, and that will add it to your calendar as well as whoever you are invited. That's one way of adding an event. Another way is by clicking up here on new appointment or new meeting. When you click on new appointment, you get the same box. You can create the appointment, but here you can choose the date that you want it. And the last way to add a calendar event is by right-clicking on the day and clicking new appointment. This will also bring up the same window. All three options will work for creating an event on your calendar. We're going to go now to the next tab here, which is our Contacts tab. Under your Contacts tab, you can create groups. So if you email a group often, you can create a group that you're going to email. So for instance, I would click New Contact Group. I'm going to name this group 4th grade. I'm going to add people to my group. I'm going to add them from the address book. Here I can locate people in the address book by their name. So if I wanted to add Jennifer Rushing, it does have their middle name. I can click on Jennifer Rushing, double click, and it'll add it down here. I can continue to add people to my group. And when I'm done, I click OK. I now have a new group. I'm going to click Save and Close, and I can see here in my address book I have 4th grade. The reason you would want to do this is when you go back to your email, if I were to create a new email, instead of having to type all those names, I can type in the name of my group. It populates, and now I have all of those people here in this group. To check, I can click on the plus, and I can see everyone's name. It's just kind of a little quick time saver. This wraps up the tutorial for Microsoft Outlook 2016. If you have any questions about what we learned today, you may email me, Jennifer Rushing, at jrushing@dickinsonisd.org.